I have set the goal to quit working my full-time job by the end of December of 2025. In order for me to successfully achieve this goal, I have to live by 3 main principles. These principles have already changed my life in ways I've never expected, but always desired. I've already spent 5.5 years trying to build up the strong foundation that I need in order to make sure that my goals are guaranteed. So in this video, I will share those 3 exact principles. The principles that changed me from being a lazy but ambitious young man into somebody who doesn't miss a day. I'm sharing these with you so that you as well can become unrecognizable and change your life completely by the end of 2025. I know what my goal is, but a goal without an emotion to it has no meaning. I need to know why I want to achieve that goal. My reason for wanting to achieve this goal is because I am sick and tired of working for somebody, giving it my all, and not getting the exact amount of money back that I believe that I am worth. To work any job that will never be aligned towards that what I really want to do. No job is aligned towards me actually becoming better and living a life of purpose. Because no employer is willing to be truly authentic. No employer is willing to sacrifice for their people. No employer is willing to set clear core values and to live by them, because everybody just wants money. But I want more than just money. I want fulfillment. And I get fulfillment by helping other people. As a result, if I succeed, that will make sure that I can retire my wife, that she never has to work a job again, that she can be the artist that she wants to be, that she can be free, that she can take care of her future children, that she can have a lot of animals that she wants to help, animals that she wants to raise, that she can be her cute, loving self, solving the issue of never having to struggle with the bills anymore, to have all of that covered, to be able to travel wherever I want to go, be location independent. That if I, for example, have a customer who is in Scotland or who is in Australia, that I can simply take the plane and fly out to them if that is necessary. I want to bring great change in my family. To have us stop working this life where we have to sacrifice for our job in a way that isn't beneficial to us, that in the long term will only destroy our mental health. And for what? A small paycheck. These are very ambitious and big goals, and it will take me many years for me to realize this. 100%. I know that and I accept that, but I have to start somewhere. And that starts with me building my own business. That starts with me building my own brand. And that's what I'm exactly doing right now with this video. Today is January the 1st of 2025, and I'm standing here recording this video while everybody else is not even, like it's 10:51 in the morning. People are still sleeping. People are waking up with a hangover. People are maybe still traveling home after being out the entire night, watching the fireworks, being drunk, doing drugs, doing whatever, enjoying themselves. Well, I'm using this time, this opportunity, to get an upper hand of myself in this year, to make sure that I can realize the goal that I have, that I can put my family in a better position 10 years from now by starting with myself first and making sure that I can quit working my full-time job by the end of December of 2025. That is the beginning of everything. That is my strong motivator. And a supporting tool for me to achieve that goal is to align myself with my values. My values are integrity, authenticity, discipline, sacrifice, courage, family, and self-respect. Failing to align myself with these values will make sure that my development will be slowed down. These values are what I hold myself accountable to. Every decision that I make are aligned to these values. I don't want to sell a product that goes against one of these values. I don't want to go and sell a product that is inauthentic towards what I can actually provide. I don't want to sell a product that allows me to lie. And you know what the thing is? The full-time work environment almost forces you to go against your values. There is still some sort of politics linked to everything. So I'm aiming to get away from that, to create an environment where that doesn't happen. I'm a religious man. And what happens in the Western world when it comes to business, when it comes to being an employee or being an employer, goes completely against that. Because it's all about the money, and how can we make the most amount of money without thinking about the other people? How can we do things that benefits our own pockets? Religion doesn't promote you to be selfish. It promotes you to be selfless, to think about your community, to think about what other people will experience when they interact with you. So by aligning myself to that, I am making sure that I'm setting myself up in a way that that doesn't happen. But just because that I have my motivator, just because I have and know my values and align myself to them, if I don't know what the actions are that I need to take in order for me to get there, and knowing the consequences for me failing to take the action that is required of me, then nothing will happen. Because if I don't know what the actions are that I need to do, then I will be doing everything and nothing at the same time. I may be making progress, but towards what? Is it really towards the goal that I want to achieve? And what if I have a day where I don't want to wake up? What if I have a day where I'm tired? What if I have a day where I've had a bad day? When I've received unfortunate news? Where somebody is trying to get me to be angry? When somebody is getting under my nails? What are the consequences of me allowing that to happen? Allowing me to step into that? I will delay my progress. I will delay my growth. I will delay myself to get out of that situation, to set my life up in my own terms, to be able to become location independent, to be able to generate an income that will get me to live life on my own terms, to live life where I can then continuously build it up, to have a life of purpose, to provide meaning to the world, to put my family in a better position, to retire my wife, to make sure that my future children are set in the right position. So for me, those things are to work before work. Before I go to my full-time job, I have to sit myself down and get 1 hour of work in, if possible, even more. And then when I get back from work, I have to do the same thing, 1 or 2 hours of work. And I have to do that every single day. And I have to sacrifice my weekends to make consistent progress towards the goals that I want to achieve. Part of that is making YouTube videos. So most of my time will go into generating YouTube videos, into marketing my brand, into marketing myself, into getting awareness out there for when my product is eventually released. And of course, that means that I need to invest time into developing my products. And when I have my products, I then need to sell my products. But who am I going to sell to? So I need to know the person that I want to attract. I have to then reflect on whether or not what I'm doing is right. I have to look for help when I don't know what I'm doing. To continuously do research, to develop myself, to educate myself, to use the internet in the right way, to not use it for entertainment, but to use it for education and growth. I have to be confronting resistance. I have to confront my fears. I have to confront my insecurities. I have to confront all the emotions that will be linked, all the fears that will appear when I'm taking risks. When I'm doing exactly that when nobody else is willing to do. To go down a path that nobody else is walking down, that I know in my environment. To basically walk down that lonely path. But there are benefits linked to that. Because if I successfully do that consistently, for this year, I will be able to make it out. And failing to do that will make sure that I delay everything that is linked to that. So every time I indulge in pleasure, when I know that I shouldn't be doing that, I will feel guilty because I know that I'm disappointing a lot of people. I know that I'm disappointing my wife. I know that I'm disappointing my future children. I know that I'm disappointing my future self. I know that I'm disappointing even you, the person who's consistently watching these videos, who returns constantly because they're getting value out of this. And perhaps my journey inspires you. Perhaps there's something that I say that helps you to get forward in your life. Maybe you relate to me and you are on the same journey as me. And watching these videos makes you feel less lonely. So imagine if I stop making these videos. I'll disappoint you. And I know that. So I have to keep showing up regardless of how difficult it is, regardless of how much energy it takes. This is what I have to do in order to become the man that I want to be and live the life that I want to live. And I have to follow through on all those things consistently. But the main thing that I will encounter 100% is resistance, is fear. Because fear is going to try and destroy me in every single way. And fear will come in many different ways, you know? It could be my parents telling me that I'm going too fast. My wife being afraid of not being able to spend time with me. Because I'm so focused on achieving this goal. Me thinking that maybe I'm not making progress. Me thinking that I'm missing out on another huge opportunity. While I'm so focused on this, these thoughts and these fears will arise, but I have to make sure that I align myself to that what is important and stay reminded of why I'm doing it for. Failing to do that will make sure that I'll be working another year, working that full-time job, and that's not what I want. So these are the 3 main things that I'll do. I'll have to remind myself of my strong motivating why, align myself to my values, and know the actions that I have to do while also knowing their consequences. And we'll see where I'll get by the end of 2025. The goal is to quit working my full-time job. And I know that it is all in my power. I have everything within my own hands to make it happen. You know, there are some things that I can't control. But there's one thing that I can control, and that is the amount of input that I put in order to get the outputs. To train myself to be patient and to not make impatient decisions. To be disciplined and to simply follow through on that what is right. If that takes another year, then so be it. But at least I have given it my all in order to make it happen in the best way possible. If I realize that I'm making decisions that are not aligned to my core values, then I have to make sure that I don't make those decisions anymore. But by living up to those 3 principles, which I have been doing for a while, have gotten me to be in the position that I am today. Have gotten me to take action when I was lost, have gotten me to find purpose. And I want the same for you. It's on you to set in motion the changes that you are looking for. Just like I have the power to set in motion everything that I want to change for myself, for my family, for everything else that comes looking with it. By the time you watch this video, it's not going to be the 1st of January, but I wish you a very happy new year. I hope that you've been able to spend some time with your family, that you've been able to address the goals that you want, and let this video fuel you. Let this video be a supporting tool for you achieving the goals that you want to achieve. Because remember that you are 100% responsible for the results in your life. Make the hard decision today, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye-bye.